going.
All right, well, that was a pain in the butt. I had to figure out the orientation thing. I've never had to do that before. So now, here we go. All right, so we are live. Orientation is proper. What a pain. So that's squared away, so I shouldn't have this issue again. Or I have to do this every time on the video, which is new. I've not had to do this a year or so ago. So I'm going to hang out here for a little bit. I know there's some people that were attached to the other one that the orientation was incorrect. So we'll wait for everybody to show up, and there seems to be a massive lag. So I'm going to hang out here for a little bit. I know there's some people. I'll turn the volume down so I don't have to worry about that. And really quick excerpt, I am on call today, so if the phone rings and I've got to bail and the whole video goes to pot, like, I don't know. But typically what we do with our videos is we'll take a look at the last clutch, now that they're all out and they've shed, and look at some of those animals and then kind of go from there. Hi, John, what's going up? What's going on? Thanks for popping in. We are going to cut today a leopard lav posset pied from JKR to a yellow belly lavender pied, also from JKR. It was JKR, but it's now Canova, but I bought them as JKR animals, not Canova animals. That it matters. So we'll see if she proves out. Hopefully, if not, leopard yellow belly lavenders that are all het pied, which will be neat. But we're going to take a look at some bang stuff real quick and kind of go from there. Oh, I don't really need to show this, but like, that's the first animal. Well, I typically start from the bottom up. Thanks, man, appreciate it. So we hit a normal, het pied, female. The whole clutch ended up being females. We won't hang out on that one too much.
Lisa's on.
Hey, Lisa, welcome. Thanks for shooting over. So this is a Mojave Bang. To the best that I can determine, because it's the only two genes in the mix, was Mojave and Bang, other than pied. And this does not look like your typical Mojave. So really cool. And it's a girl. Those eyes are just wild, huh? Pretty neat. Yeah, I'm starting to get my act together. I remember to shut off all the fans so it wasn't as obnoxiously loud and you could hardly hear me. So stepping up from the Mojave Bang, we go into the visuals. This is a Bang pied. Again, this is also a female. Man, look at me, just forgetting everything left and right. I need a little bit of extra light. Oh, there we go. There we go. That looks better. They really get a lot more of that orange. It really starts to come through. It encircles all the saddles. Look at that. So Bang, that differs from OD. It tends to be more of a golden color, but the orange on that tail. Yeah, so it tends to be more of a golden color than orange, and it tends to amplify as it gets older. So the adult male just grows in contrast in color. And then finally this female, this is the Mojave Bang pied. Again, Mojave is notorious for reducing pattern in pieds, but like that saddle is just crazy right there. And they've all had a couple meals and one shed, so the colors are really starting to amp up here, and the oranges are getting more intense. So in about another 50 to 100 grams. These ought to be some pretty cool looking animals. Oh, Sam's excited for this too, huh? Yeah, the whole family's involved now. All right, so yeah, mostly pink. You know, the white, because when they're small, just a lot of their muscle and tissue kind of shines through there. And now we're gonna cut some eggs. Had a good day so far as
Are these the ones cut from last time?
Yes. So those 4 animals that we just looked at was the clutch that we cut last time. So typically when I cut the clutches, I try to show off the previous cutting or cuttings. We'll look at them and then kind of go from there. But like these eggs, they just, they'll just pop right apart. And that's part of them being ready. So the nice thing with this clutch, again, this is a leopard lavender posset pied. Now I don't know if she was 50% or 66%. That was never told to me. But get this out the way. But either way, if she proves out, that's awesome. But the male is a yellow belly lavender pied. So the whole clutch should be lavender albinos with leopard and yellow belly in the mix. And then if we can hit some pied stuff, that'd be great. Otherwise, everything's 100% het. So let's see what we have here with our first cut. So again, minimally, this is a lavender. It's hard to tell if there's leopard or yellow belly in there. It looks like there's at least something in there. Maybe leopard. So a lot of these are going to be this white and yellow color. But I've had this girl, I've used her for other projects, and finally getting around to seeing if I can prove out this pied. And if she does prove pied, she will be a lavender pied. So that's a combo there. That is definitely funky. I don't know if you can see that. If you back off a little bit, you'll get a little bit more light. There you go. Yeah. So I messed up on the YouTube posting. I put the 15th, which is tomorrow. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, that's definitely leopard. That also looks like yellow belly, just from how crazy busy it is. So that looks like a leopard yellow belly lavender. Yeah, a lot of redundancy in what we're going to see here for the most part. And if like Ashlyn comes back over here, I mean, you can see some color difference between these two and definitely with this one. So the leopard being a dark gene is going to bring in a lot more orange colors and stuff like that. So this is yellow belly. This is going to be a lavender yellow belly. You can see here how you get the same color that was on the dorsal with the other ones, but we're getting this pink orange down here. Yellow belly tends to give flames, so this looks like a yellow belly lavender. That'll be oh, that's kind of cool. That's a neat color. I don't know how that comes through with on the camera there. But for odds wise, with 10 eggs, I mean, theoretically half of the clutch should be pieds. if she were to prove out. So honestly, I would have thought I would have hit one by now, but so I don't think she's going to prove. But it may be the last half. Who knows, right?
He likes them when they're small and not moving.
Yeah, there's a cool picture of the head. Do they scare you? Make you run away, screaming like a little girl? Yeah, this one's really light in color.
He said, yes, they do.
That's funny. I was really hoping that she would prove. Oh yeah, you can't always win on all those. Sup, tags? Blue balls, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in. I totally messed up on my post. I'm definitely not. I'm out of practice, we'll say. That looks like just a lavender there. So, yeah, man, good to see you too. Thanks for, again, popping on. It's been a long time. It's good to be back at this. There we go. That looks good. That's gotta be leopard, I would think. So you'll see I a lot of times I'll pinch and try to roll the top of the eggs to try to keep from cutting veins, but honestly at this point in development, like, I mean, they should be well good, so to speak. Yeah, this one just looks awesome. Yeah, I definitely think that's going to be a leopard yellow belly lavender het pied. So hopefully it's a female, and that can hang out here for a minute. And if you watch these videos, you'll see people cut them all differently. I've seen razor blades, big scissors, little scissors. They stick them in there, or they cut around the top. I typically try to stay on the outside and just cut a slit. So this looks like it has something too. But it definitely is not just yellow belly. That may be leopard as well. Because we'll go back and we'll take a look at everything and look at all the crazy flaming on that one. And there's definitely some color punch in some of these other ones. When we go back and look at them, you can see some are really faded, and it's just the different genes at play. Yeah, and I'm actually surprised that I have so much vein in these. I mean, they've done a full 55 days, and my incubator's running at like 92 on the outside, so it's like 91 on the inside. I would think that they would have just been further along, but you know, this is a new season in a new place, so things may be a little bit different. And the last egg. That looks to be another lavender. That may have yellow belly. It's a little pinkish, but there's not a lot of color there. I don't know. That's hard to. Yeah, those are orange. Those saddles are orange on the sides, so that very well may be, like, yeah, you can see it there too. That may be yellow belly, another yellow belly lavender. And we'll come over here and we'll look at these. Yeah, so So we hit this one here, which looks to be like, it looks to be leopard, I would think, both of these. Just because the saddle colors are so rich, where you look at this one, yeah, it's kind of faded. So that's just the yellow belly, or no, that's just the lavender. There's no yellow belly. And then this one over here doesn't have as rich in the yellows, but you get a lot of this orange coming up the sides, which is yellow belly doing that in lavender. And then when we look at this one, we get the richness from the leopard, and you can still see the sides there. Got some of that pink color from the yellow belly as well. So that'll be an interesting one there to see if that's male or female. But some good contrast in some of these. So they don't look like all just lavenders. And then this one here, again, has that pink on the sides, which lends me to believe that that's going to be a yellow belly lavender, all het pied. So it looks good. And these will color up a little bit more before they come out of the egg. They'll probably be out of the egg in a couple days or so. But they look good. I'm pleased, and it'll grow that side of the project. Let's see when our next one. So we shoot out another month to 5/16, and then we have 5/23, 5/25, 5/30, 6/1, and 6/2 for what's in the incubator right now. So the 16th of May, we'll have another cutting. I'll have to go back and see exactly what the pairing was, but we may do another live once these guys come out and they shed, so we can take a look at these and we'll get another update of the bang stuff and then just kind of go from there. But it was fun hopping on. Appreciate all 9 of you guys hopping on here and spending a little bit of a whole 12. Thanks for the correction. Yep, there it goes. It just went to 12. But thanks for popping on and spending a little bit of your Sunday with us. And I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace, y'all.